Hi, common viewers. Welcome to Strictly for You. It's sort of like I feel like today we should probably try to understand things at the conceptual level, more than just understanding things at like just the utilization level. Because you see, if you don't understand a thing at a conceptual level, whatever information you derive from that understanding that you have, which is limited, tends to even limit whatever gets produced by your understanding. The word church, what is church? Today, the word church just simply means a group of people of a particular religion who congregate at a specific building and doing specific religious activity. That's what church has come to mean to a lot of people. If you speak to others, they will say, listen, no, church is not the building, church is us. We are the body of the Christ. We are the body of the Christ. You ask them what that means, how they understand it. They think it's talking about like a physical body. That's what. But the more you listen, the more you engage in conversation, the more you actually realize that maybe the understanding of what church is not really there, right? So the word church, obviously it's English right now as we know it, but when you go to the origins at the conceptual level of this whole idea of church, you have to go to how it's written in Bibles. It's actually the word Ekklesia, but to actually get it, what it means, you have to go to ancient Greece and find out what does the word Ekklesia means in ancient Greece. The word Ekklesia had nothing to do with religion, first of all. The word Ekklesia had to do with city-state citizens who are summoned, that is a legal activity, who are summoned to come and serve at a governmental level in policy making. And those people had to be males, they had to be above the age of 18, they had to be 18 and above, and they would be part of a council. Right? Now, that is where the word ecclesia comes from. It had nothing to do with religion, by the way. It had nothing to do with religion. Ecclesia is just people that are summoned, legal activity again, that are summoned to come and serve at a kingdom or at a governmental level and enforcing the will of the government or whoever presides above that government. The Romans had the same concept. They just called it a Senate, right? They had the same concept. They just called it a Senate. And the Senate would enforce the will of Caesar. The will of the Kaiser was actually enforced by the Senate. So, So now, if you understand what church is from that perspective, you will never be confused today about what church should be. Unfortunately, church has come to be associated with Christianity, but then church had nothing to do with Christianity. The word church has nothing to do with Christianity. It actually has nothing to do with any religion. But today, obviously, it's associated with a religion. So the word church is really, at the conceptual level, it has to do with legal citizens who actually serve a kingdom. They were summoned to serve a kingdom and enforce the will of the king in the territory that they're in. That's what church is. It's not a religious person. It's not a group of religious people. It has nothing to do with religion. That's what church is. Right? But as to, is that how it is today? Well, you can answer that. I don't think you actually even need my opinion on that. Yeah, thank you. I intend on leaving you there.